or conventional system, do you?
No, we don't, and I'm going to get to that in actually after this slide. The next two slides will be all about that specific question. So, this question was, somebody stated they had just moved into a home, 45 years old. How do they maintain a healthy septic system going forward, especially when you don't know how it was maintained in the past? So a couple of things, there's really not much you can do about the past if it wasn't maintained, but there's some things you can do to check to see whether you feel it was. First, I would recommend anybody that buys a new home, if there's not a record of the tank being pumped, just go ahead and include that either as part of the purchase of the home, or plan to do it as soon as you take over ownership. Just having that tank pumped and having that licensed sewage hauler out there, they can tell you all sorts of things by looking in your tank that, like I said, normally those things are underground. You don't ever see them, you don't think about them. But when they pull that lid off, they can look at it and tell you, oh, you've got, roots intruding into the tank. Or they can tell you, hey, this thing was really full of solids. It's probably never been pumped in the 45 years that it's been there. And that's a concern, because if your tank is full of solids, it's likely parts of the rest of your system have filled with solids as well. And if you've got solids that have gone out into your distribution box, or even into your drain field lines, they're going to clog up the works, and that thing's going to fail pretty quickly. It'll either start backing up into the home, where your shower and bathtub are going to drain much slower, or your toilets will stop flushing, and in extreme cases, it backs up out of the toilet and the bathtub and onto the floor and such. So, definitely have that tank pumped. No large trees in or near your drain field. We've got, so maple trees, cottonwood trees, willow trees, they will really throw roots out a long ways trying to get to that septic system. And if they do, it will compromise the ability of the system to function properly. They can strangle the pipes, and do all sorts of things like that. So, and then the other thing we'll